Hey guys, so I'm breaking my rule and I'm doing a video. You know why? Because I just watched The Walking Dead. And yes, I am drunk. And yes, I don't care. Anyway, it was absolutely amazingly brutal and just so tense, and like it gave to me the fire that I have been craving from The Walking Dead since season 4. And Andrew Litting, aka Rick, his acting was like amazing. Okay, he hardly talked through the whole episode, yet he did. He said it through his eyes. You know, like when you like talk to somebody, like through their eyes, if that makes sense. If you've ever saw The Patriot, okay, or watched any Mel Gibson movie, okay, he talks through his eyes. Like, he doesn't need to say anything because he's such a brilliant actor. And I'm just so upset and so angry and so, like, confused and hyped up for this whole season. I did a review of the episode season 6, episode 1, back last year, and I swear I was not really impressed with it. I gave it an 8 or something out of 10, but it was not really amazing or tense or brutal or anything, or sad. This was, it like Glenn has been like Rick's sidekick for like season 1, episode 2. Some could argue episode 1 because we technically heard his voice in episode 1, but we actually didn't see him to episode 2. I was originally going to do a reaction video, but I didn't want it. I just wanted to like watch it naturally, because this was a mixed day for me actually. My Facebook friend passed away prior to this episode, and her name was actually mentioned, Debbie, at the end of the episode. So like we're just like kinda all grieving her, and my heart goes out to her family. It was a hit and run in Florida. She had children, and it's I was talking to her quite a lot on Facebook, so I didn't really want to watch it because I did, but I didn't, because like it was like she wanted to watch it, so, and she can't see it, so it was a mixed day for me. But I hope she sees it from heaven, and her name was mentioned at the end of the episode, which was nice to the show. Whoever got that in there is amazing. You're an angel for doing that. Jeffrey Dean Morgan slayed as Negan. He was John Winchester in Supernatural, but this is more a big role for him. And he's brutal and just unnerving and tense and cocky. Can be funny, but you know what I mean? It was also interesting to see Rick plead for Carol and the others, to see him broke from, like, we've never seen him like this before. I mean, we saw a little bit with Laurie, but he was literally in tears and just torn apart, and it was just a fucking tense episode. I watched it with my mum and she was screaming and crying and just shouting like that she's going right into AMC. I can't wait to see the kingdom and Shiva or Sheba the lion, and to see like the fight between Rick and Negan, and you know, it's just hopefully going to be a wicked season, and I'm better now, just to put that in there, though I do have a swollen leg because I fell at the weekend, and my own stupid little fault, and my cheek is quite like inflamed. Well, it feels inflamed on the inside, but you know, it's just my own fault. So the people that stuck out for me in this episode were Andrew Lang, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and Lauren Gohan. They were the most emotional, and like they made me like feel like emotions. I mean, I don't cry hardly. The last time I cried was at a show was Laurie when she died. I know people hate her, but I actually liked her, and I thought that her death was quite sad. So that was the last time I cried at The Walking Dead. I didn't cry today either, but it made me feel sad for Glenn and for all of them, you know, because they were like a little family, and when like Rick was imagining Glenn there with the baby and that, it was so sad. So I hope that Rick gets the bastard and hits him with Lucille. Anyway, this was just a little quick review of the episode. I am drunk and it's really late, but I usually do reaction videos, but like I say, my mum was watching it with me. I actually recorded her reaction, but in respect to her, I'm not going to put it on YouTube. Had a good Halloween party just there, and then I'm going out on Halloween. Again, this time though, I'm not dressing up. You know, I dressed up as Scream. I don't want to be shot or something, or like killed or by the police or that, because you know, like there's that many clowns going about these days. So I hope you guys enjoyed The Walking Dead, and I hope that you guys have a good Halloween,